From the dawn of our existence, humans have looked up at the night sky with a sense of wonder and fear. We've asked questions, told stories, created myths and legends. And few objects in the heavens have captured our imaginations quite like Jupiter. This gas giant, a behemoth of our solar system, has been both a source of fascination and fright. With a mass 318 times that of Earth and a diameter 11 times larger, Jupiter is hard to miss. It's a majestic presence, a swirling tapestry of clouds, storms and mysteries. It's no wonder that ancient civilizations saw gods in its movements, heroes in its storms, and destinies written in its dance across the cosmos. But Jupiter is more than just a celestial canvas for our myths and legends. It's a scientific marvel, a laboratory of extreme physics, and a key player in the story of our solar system. Today we'll journey through the myths, the mysteries, and the modern scientific understanding of this giant among planets. So, why is a giant ball of gas thousands of light years away named after a Roman deity known for, shall we say, his romantic escapades? Well, the Romans weren't exactly known for their subtlety. They saw this bright, wandering star in the sky, the biggest, brightest one they could see, and figured, why not name it after the big guy himself? Jupiter, to the Romans, was the king of the gods, the god of thunder, lightning, and storms. Sound familiar? That's because the Greeks had a similar idea, calling this celestial giant Zeus. And just like Jupiter ruled over the Roman pantheon, this planet, at least visually, rules our solar system. But the Romans and Greeks weren't the first to weave stories about this giant. The Babylonians, those ancient astronomers and mathematicians, associated Jupiter with Marduk, the patron deity of their city Babylon. They believed that by carefully observing Jupiter's movements, they could predict the fortunes of kings and even the fate of nations. Now we know that Jupiter doesn't control our destiny, but for these ancient cultures, the connection between the heavens and earth was undeniable. Jupiter, in all its celestial glory, was a symbol of power, of order, and of the mysteries that lay beyond our world. Jupiter's reach extended far beyond the Mediterranean. Travel east, and you'll find the planet playing a starring role in the mythologies of China and India. The Chinese associated Jupiter with wood, one of the 5 elements, and believed it influenced agriculture, growth, and even the balance of power within the empire. In India, Jupiter became Brihaspati, the guru of the gods, known for his wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual guidance. He was the celestial teacher, the embodiment of intellect and enlightenment. Imagine looking up at Jupiter and seeing not just a bright light, but a source of divine wisdom. It's fascinating how different cultures saw different aspects of themselves reflected in this single celestial object. For some it was power and might, for others it was wisdom and guidance. But one thing remained constant. Jupiter, in all its celestial grandeur, inspired awe and wonder. And let's not forget about the astrologers. Throughout the Middle Ages, Jupiter was considered a benefic planet, a bringer of luck, fortune, and good health. Imagine that, a giant planet influencing your luck. Of course, we now know that the alignment of planets has nothing to do with your chances of winning the lottery. Or does it? Just kidding. While many cultures saw Jupiter as a benevolent force, some viewed it with a bit more trepidation. In certain Arab and Islamic traditions, Jupiter's appearance coincided with natural disasters, famines, and even plagues. It was a celestial harbinger of doom, a reminder that even the heavens could unleash their fury upon the earth. Now, we know that Jupiter isn't out to get us. It's not sending plagues or causing earthquakes. But these beliefs highlight the deep-seated human need to make sense of the universe, to find explanations for the seemingly unexplainable. And when you live in a world without science, sometimes the easiest explanation is a supernatural one. But as our understanding of the universe grew, so too did our theories about Jupiter. One particularly persistent idea was that Jupiter was a failed star. The thinking went something like this. Jupiter's big, it's bright, it's made mostly of hydrogen and helium, just like the sun. Maybe, just maybe, it didn't quite have the stuff to ignite into a star. While it's true that Jupiter is mostly hydrogen and helium, the key ingredient for star formation is mass, and lots of it. You see, stars are powered by nuclear fusion, the process of smashing atoms together under immense pressure to release energy. Jupiter would need to be about 80 times more massive to even begin to think about fusing hydrogen. So, no, Jupiter is not a failed star, it's a perfectly content gas giant. Thank you very much. Chapter 4. Life on Jupiter. Inside Jupiter, the human imagination knows no bounds. Speaking of things that aren't true, let's talk about some of the more creative theories about Jupiter. One that pops up every now and then is the idea that Jupiter is hollow and harbours an entire inner world, complete with its own civilization. Now, I love a good science fiction story as much as the next person, but this one is just plain bonkers. We've sent probes to Jupiter, we've studied its gravitational pull, and we can say with absolute certainty that it is not hollow. Another persistent theory is that Jupiter is teeming with life, not on its surface, mind you, but within its swirling clouds. The idea is that Jupiter's atmosphere, with its complex chemistry and constant storms, could provide the perfect breeding ground for exotic life forms, perhaps even intelligent ones. While it's true that Jupiter's atmosphere is a fascinating place, the conditions there are, shall we say, less than ideal for life as we know it. We're talking crushing pressure, extreme temperatures, and a distinct lack of solid ground. But hey, who knows, maybe there's some form of life out there that thrives on chaos and lightning storms. I wouldn't hold my breath, though. Chapter 5, Jupiter, Earth's protector or cosmic bully? One of the most intriguing ideas about Jupiter is that it acts as a sort of cosmic bodyguard for Earth, shielding us from incoming asteroids and comets. And it's true that Jupiter's immense gravity does have a significant impact on the objects in our solar system. It can fling asteroids into the inner solar system, but it can also deflect them, sending them careening off into interstellar space. So, is Jupiter our protector? Well, it's complicated. While it's true that Jupiter has likely shielded us from some impacts, it's also responsible for sending some our way. It's a cosmic balancing act, and we're just along for the ride. And then there are the radio signals. Yes, you heard that right. Jupiter emits powerful radio waves that can be detected here on Earth. Now, I know what you're thinking, aliens, but sadly, no. These radio signals are caused by the interaction of Jupiter's magnetic field and its volcanic moon, Io. It's a fascinating natural phenomenon, but it's not extraterrestrial communication. Let's take a moment to appreciate just how wild Jupiter is. It's a gas giant, meaning it doesn't have a solid surface like Earth. Instead, it's a swirling mass of hydrogen and helium, with trace amounts of other elements, and those beautiful bands of color we see. Those are massive storms, some larger than our entire planet, raging across Jupiter's atmosphere. One of the most famous of these storms is the Great Red Spot, a swirling vortex of clouds that's been raging for at least 400 years. Imagine a storm that lasts for centuries. It's a testament to the immense power and scale of this giant planet. But perhaps the most important thing to remember about Jupiter is that it's still a mystery. We've learned a lot about this gas giant, but there's still so much we don't know. What's going on beneath those swirling clouds? What secrets lie hidden within its core? These are questions that scientists are still trying to answer. We've talked about how Jupiter isn't a failed star, but it's worth diving a little deeper into why that is. To understand, we need to talk about the engine that powers stars' nuclear fusion. Inside the core of a star, the pressure and temperature are so intense that hydrogen atoms are forced to fuse together, creating helium and releasing an enormous amount of energy in the process. This energy is what makes stars shine, and it's what makes life on Earth possible. Jupiter, for all its size and mass, just doesn't have the gravitational muscle to create those conditions in its core. It would need to be about 80 times more massive to ignite nuclear fusion and become a star. So while Jupiter may be the king of planets, it's destined to remain in the stellar shadows. From ancient myths to modern scientific theories, Jupiter has always held a special place in our collective imagination. It's a celestial mirror, reflecting our hopes, our fears, and our endless capacity for wonder. For centuries, we've looked to Jupiter for answers, for guidance, and for a glimpse into the mysteries of the universe. And while science has revealed the truth behind many of our myths, Jupiter remains a source of endless fascination. It's a reminder that the universe is full of wonders, both beautiful and terrifying, and that our journey of discovery is far from over. So, the next time you look up at Jupiter shining brightly in the night sky, remember that you're not just looking at a planet. You're looking at a celestial time capsule, a repository of human stories, dreams, and aspirations. You're looking at a testament to the power of science to unravel the mysteries of the universe. And you're looking at a reminder that there's still so much out there to discover. Keep looking up, keep asking questions, and never lose your sense of wonder. The universe is vast, mysterious, and endlessly fascinating. Go explore it.